Alright guys, so today we're going to be making Minnie and Mickey paper ornament crafts. So what I did first was I printed out the Minnie bows, so I'm just going to cut this out and use one of them. And then I'm going to use a Mickey stencil and I'm going to cut that out and trace it onto black paper. So I'm going to use this size right here. There's 3 different sizes you can use. So I'm just going to cut this out as carefully as I can. And you can find the templates on the internet. I just went and found the Mickey face and the bow on Pinterest, so printed that out. Alright, so I cut out my Mickey ears, and also I'm going to take a minute to explain to you what the materials are that you'll need. So you're going to need some ribbon, because you're going to hole punch this part right here, and then you're going to stick the ribbon through that so you can hang the ornament on the tree. And then, but you're going to do that on the black paper. And then you need scissors, of course, glue, a hole puncher, and a pen for tracing. So I'm going to go ahead now and take a white crayon and use the stencil and trace the Mickey ears onto a black piece of paper. Alright, so it should look like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut this. You can also do this project using felt and other materials and then hot glue the ribbon. But I'm just choosing to do this with construction paper, so any way you want to do it. Alright, so then it should look like that. And what you're going to do, because it's going to be a Mickey reindeer project, is I drew some antlers. So I'm going to go ahead and what I did was I took a piece of brown paper and I cut it and folded it so that I wouldn't have to cut out 2 different antlers, and so that they're matching each other. So And then after I'm done cutting this, I'm going to glue these ears on, these antlers. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it from behind. So I take your glue stick, and like that. So there's one antler. So you have your antlers there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a teeny piece of red paper for Mickey's nose. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a small red square. And then I'm just going to draw a red oval shape. So just a small red oval like that. So you're gonna just put it right in the middle there, in the center. So it should look like that. The last part you're gonna do is we're gonna take the ribbon and tie it so that you can hang it up on the tree. As I just put the ribbon through the hole, basically, where the hole punch was, and then I cut like a small piece of ribbon, and I'm just gonna tie it at the end so that I'm able to hang it on the tree. And so that's Mickey right there. So now I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing, except I'm gonna cut my bow stencil out to make Minnie. And the bow is actually gonna be green on the ends, and then for the center I'm gonna use red. So for this project, you're gonna need black construction paper, brown construction paper, red and green. So I cut my bow out. And now I'm gonna go ahead, gonna trace the bow. Get these scraps out of the way. Alright, so I got my bow shape. And I cut that out. So it's gonna look like that, and then you're gonna take a piece of red and put that in the middle. So I'm gonna glue the red piece onto the green bow because it's gonna be Minnie's Christmas bow. Alright, so basically I got the bow part done. Now I just have to cut out another Mickey shaped stencil. What I went ahead and did is basically it looks like the Mickey, but you have your bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and just glue her bow on. So she's gonna have that instead of the reindeer antlers. And then I glued the bow on top of the ribbon so that the ribbon wouldn't show. And you're gonna put her nose on. Alright, so we're finished with the projects now, and you have your Mickey antler ornament and your Minnie ornament. So you can do these as a holiday project.